Hey guys, we're at the Oblivion Taproom for video game night. We've got some great food, some cool games, and even a Smash Bros tournament. In this game of Munch, we're going to get an opportunity to talk to the owners of the Oblivion Taproom and see how some of these amazing events come about. And maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get a chance to take a step back into the kitchen and see how some of their amazing dishes are made. So we're here with the owners, Pete and Missy, the owners of the Oblivion Taproom, which is a very cool place to go. And can you tell us a little bit about how the Oblivion Taproom came about? Where was the inspiration? Where did you get the idea for it? And some of the kind of cool things that you guys do at this particular establishment.
Well, I think how we originally came up with the idea was that we are both foodies. I mean, we love good food, love good beer, love to go to gastropubs. So what we always wanted to do was open a place where you could get that level of quality of food, everything, from scratch, good home-cooked food, and excellent beer, but without it costing over $50 for like two people to go out and have a good meal. And so that's really the start of the concept here, is that we wanted to offer high quality stuff at affordable prices, offer that level of quality, but still have it be a normal neighborhood bar and grill where everyone's comfortable, don't have to dress up, it's casual, but you still get that level of quality.
Quality, and may I add, an insane amount of food. Like it's usually like portions for like one person plus another half person, or full-on two people. We
want to give you your money's worth. We don't skimp on portions.
Oh my God.
That's one of the other things we wanted to do, actually, was for the executive chef, in a way, was to offer the daily specials that we do change every day, just because not only is it fun for the customer, because sure, there's the regular menu, which is great stuff, but we'd like to have, a little change. And also it's good for the executive chef because they don't get bored. And then, also we do events based around food and beer, like, like Oktoberfest coming up. We do that every year. We do our pumpkin tap takeover every year. People go crazy for the pumpkin.
And any excuse to dress up is...
any excuse to dress up is a good one.
All right, so Pete just went and got a drink. He left. He didn't even ask. He just kind of left. So Amber stepped in, and she's going to tell us even more about some of the events. First off, Amber, what do you do here?
I'm the restaurant manager.
She does everything. Pretty much.
She seems very competent.
She runs the place.
I seem that way.
So what are some of the cool things that you've been involved in? I know Harry Potter, that was when I first met you. That was a big deal.
I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd, so that was definitely going to be one of our biggest events. But we plan everything. Like Pete was saying earlier, Star Trek, Star Wars. We also do like superhero events too. We've done Superman, we've done just a general superhero party before. Every year we do our 420 party, which is huge.
Awesome.
Always insane amounts of munchies. We also did the, Geek Day? Where you came, what makes you a geek? And we had so many people dressed up as Doctor Who that we said, well, we have to do a Doctor Who event, plus I really love Doctor Who as well. That's coming up in November.
So you're in the Doctor Who, you're in the Harry Potter. This is crazy.
You name it.
You name it, everything. That's
She's
awesome.
eclectic.
She's eclectic.
That's a good word.
I like it.
Well-rounded.
So once again, thank you guys so much for taking the time and talking to us. And everyone should come to the Oblivion Taproom. Would you guys agree?
I think
so. I'm fond of it.
Awesome. All right, so we're back in the kitchen in the Oblivion Taproom. Here with Bruno, who is one of the cooks. And how long have you been working here?
5 months. I took over as executive chef.
And you guys do some really, I don't want to say crazy, but some really, really fun dishes here at the Oblivion Taproom. On a normal occasion, what are some of your major dishes?
I mean, everybody knows us for our burgers, but our specials are what brings new people here and also gets people excited about coming back. What I do with the specials is try to use a lot of local stuff and a lot of locally sourced things, whatever that may be, whatever I can get, really. And then also, when I can't get anything like that really piques my interest, I just have fun with it and do cool stuff that I like to make, stuff that makes me happy.
And I have not indulged yet, but I heard that your chicken wings are out of control.
Yeah, the Oblivion wings are pretty popular.
Yeah, if you're
really
in Orlando and you want a good chicken wings, you come to Oblivion.
Yeah,
for sure.
fact.
But of course, today is the video game night. So for tonight, you guys have a number of different video game dishes that you're going to be serving. What are some of the main ones on the menu?
Well, I'm really happy about the Frogger legs that are on. Those are
Frogger legs?
Florida frog legs. Yep. Really cool, really delicious.
Yep. This is the Frogger that did not make it across.
Yeah, they did not. They did not make it across 95.
But did make it on our plates.
Yes, made it on our plates. The Caliente pockets obviously put the works together, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome.
Can't go wrong with those.
Yep.
What else? Mushrooms, the magic mushroom, Mario mushrooms.
You got it. If you're gonna do a video game event, I mean, you gotta do the salute to Mario.
Yeah, of course, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And then my favorite thing to make here, it makes me happy, is the Yoshi Ramen.
Yes. So that's actually what you're gonna show us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it makes me very happy.
Make Yoshi Ramen, which is something I'm going to have to try. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, you should. It's you know, it's simple. It's comfort food for me, and you know, ramen noodles. But this is like a proper take on ramen.
Plus, we're not too far from the colleges, so ramen. I mean,
exactly. But this is, you know, a bit more of an upgrade than, you know, what you would get in the packs.
Yes,
I mean, not to say those are terrible or bad, but you know, this is an upgrade on that.
All right, well, let's get to it. Show us
awesome.
what you got.
All right, so ramen noodles. Here's the start. Got your seaweed, your nori. Take your nori, and you go over here your hot flame. You kind of want to roast it to wake it up. This makes kind of more aromatic, gives the flavor. Cool. Really cool. You just set it in your bowl like that.
Nice.
And then take your noodles. We're using fresh noodles today.
Awesome.
Not anything you know, like not the dry ones.
These are not okay, so these are not the traditional college ramen.
These are not traditional college ramen noodles, but they would work very well in a dorm even, or at home. These are super simple. Really fresh noodles into boiling water, a little hot water, and then you wait just a couple minutes. Not even a couple minutes. They're about 1 minute. While those are going down, we take some of our pork belly. This is from a local pork farm. And just kind of want to wake it up on the flat top.
That's awesome.
Just give it a little sear, wake it up, get the flavors going, everything like that. We cured that, and then we roasted it, and then let it sit in its own fat and kind of cook slowly. It's awesome. Great way of doing it. And then you let it sit.
Honestly, that was like poetry. That sounded like the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's great, man. Pork belly is a special thing in this world. And,
yes, definitely.
If you don't like pork belly, there's problems. There's problems in your life. Problems that you need to work on. So got the noodles. Literally, how long does that take? Like a minute?
Oh, not very long at all. That stuff looks great.
Okay, cool. And then we're gonna take the noodles, just kind of roll them into the bowl, right on top of that nori right there. And then we start building our ramen. And traditional ramen has like all sorts of like accoutrement, and we're kind of doing our own thing with it. So these are braised bok choy right here. This bok choy braised with house-made bacon, soy sauce, a little chicken stock, cherry vinegar.
What is bok choy?
Bok choy, it's like kind of a cabbage. Yeah. Okay. Really similar, you know, just a cabbage, Asian, you know, a lot of Chinese recipes call for it. We got our pork belly. Take our little pieces right here, put it on top. Oh. Just kind of woken up with flavor, just make it look pretty so you can see it.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Our caramelized onions, which are just sitting up here nice and warm. Right here, just on the side. And last but not least, the most important part, the broth. You kind of want to take the broth and just pour it over everything, so everything gets warmed up and just kind of a little sexy from it, you know?
Yeah, that is a beautiful thing, I'm not gonna lie. The cool part is when you come here, everything is like what a normal serving would be plus.
Yeah, it's one of those things you have to kind of adjust for the Oblivion crowd.
Awesome.
So we have two more things we're gonna do on it. So a little pickled ginger, everybody's familiar with that, which just get with every kind of sushi restaurant just to add a little pop to it. You know, that's what the ginger does. And then this is tade, which is you take chicken bones, backs, anything you have left over. We make a lot of stock. We use a lot of chickens we roast. And you roast down the bones, throw in sake and soy, cook it down, then you filter it out, and this is basically chicken soy sauce.
So
awesome.
this actually this is the most time-intensive part of the whole thing.
Basically, this and the broth is about it. Everything else is pretty quick. Yeah. So you just take it and kind of just add that little last layer of flavor, and your little spoon. You got your chopsticks, and there you go.
Let's hold this up. That's looking very beautiful. Oh, that's good. I gotta get some of that broth. That's delicious.
I told you, that's where the money is.
Oh my gosh. There's so much stuff going on in here. I mean, how do you as a cook put it all together? I mean, that's just phenomenal.
Oh, I mean, you know, it's really traditional, so I mean, there's a million ways to find the ingredients the way people do it, but it's all about taking something super traditional done away for a long time and just kind of doing it our own way. You know, adding our own little touches to it and staying true to what it is, but making it our own.
So definitely, if you're looking for a unique place to eat and you're in the Orlando area, you definitely want to come down to the Oblivion Taproom. There's a good chance that Bruno will be here.
Yeah, all the time.
Now there's a good chance that I will be here. Because looking at the size of this thing, it might take me that long just to finish it. So, all right. So, thanks so much, Bruno.
Absolutely. Enjoy.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
And thanks to all our viewers for checking out this episode of Game & Munch. If you're hungry for even more, check out some of these classic videos and subscribe to FamiFlash Media. And hey, if you're ever in the Orlando area, why not make a stop off at the Oblivion Taproom? Tell them Brandon sent you. They'll give you a strange look.